Yeah, let's see what they got on their sleeve. You know, like the intro shock, it's still the letting the intro shock for the rollback to be better. We live in a rollback-based society, but here we go, beginning with the first match. Alpha Columbus Cataclysm #1.
Alright, seeing it almost like that button check, but it's not. It's
yeah,
like very slow pacing.
We're still riding off the hooves of Evil, where every first match is the button check. We're gonna get in here with Shiki. He's gonna get the knockdown here on the corner. The extra throw, good shit, and he's gonna be able to get on offense.
Okay, yeah, you see DrackMae trying to fight their way out of this position. Lots of just buttons being thrown here. Shinigami gonna be able to strike, but first with the shield PC, but no, big confirmed.
And get a little bit of meter there, almost completely safe because of the plant. Gonna get the corner knockdown. One more hit for Shinigami's gonna knock it out.
Yeah, and I just really like the control that Shinigami has over this match thus far. Like, really, it's been quite the task for DrackMae to escape from these corner situations. You see them popping so many resources, the moon and the heat, to get out of there.
We got a fatal counter there. Trying to shield it, but gets thrown instead. I like the feints on the... That was a 2-on-4B off DrackMae to try and bait something from Shinigami. That just keeps backdashing and keeps himself safe. He's going to end up taking the first round there.
There it is. Yeah, so I imagine that DrackMae is going to try to take a little bit more of an active approach here, like really fighting out of the disadvantageous positions. Definitely was getting them in a lot of trouble. You see them try to be a little bit more elusive with the movement, but a fantastic whiff punish from Shinigami is going to open things up.
And you got the Shikitono BMB. Gets hit low, counter hit. Trying to press something. Kohaku does have a reversal DP, but it's not. You're probably not going to see it being popped off in here. It's not that good unless he gets thrown. Oh, it's unblockable? Woo! I mean, drive to save himself. And the DP.
Oh my gosh.
Tono classic.
Rough scenario there from DrackMae. Popping because it was really a question of DrackMae's health was so low, so they're going to be popping some type of resource to try to get out of there, whether it be Moon Drive or Heat. Went for the less committal, a little bit more safe of the option of the Moon Drive, but just couldn't quite turn the tables of the match from there. And Shinigami just can't emphasize enough. Really feeling like they're in full control of the match this far.
Yeah, they've made little to no mistakes so far. DP on the right spot to get juicy JC. Huge damage here.
Yeah, and it just seems like for the majority of these matches, we're just living on one of these either ends of the screen, whether it be the right corner or the left corner. It's just to DrackMae's demise. Oh, okay. Drop an opportunity, but...
No fatal counter. So no full combo. It's thrown. Unblockable. Yeah, the stand shield that.
If only.
Only was that easy.
Yeah, so not perfect on the board for Shinigami. The momentum train for Shinigami has just been absolutely insane. DrackMae, this is honestly the first big point of damage and like Oki that we'd be able to see is what I would say.
Oh, you're cursing him. Oh no. Nice backdash in the 2 legs, but it's gonna get caught. Tono gaming. Combo, launcher. Get him down in the corner. Pops Moon Drive, keeps himself safe. You'll be counter, no big combo. Oh, the overhead plant.
Right, working out here for DrackMae, just keeping that pressure going. Oh, that was clutch.
Yeah, the 2B from Shikitono has 2 hits, so it ends up clashing once and then getting the confirm afterwards. Very nice play. It's thrown. It might be seen. Oh, the Heat, no baits.
Yeah, speaking of Heat, like I'm really impressed by like DrackMae's willingness to not do it. Like they are really digging into utilizing their resources on Kohaku. Okay, there it is, right? And they go for the Heat, the big hit confirmed. This should be it.
Yeah, that's it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Taking the first round off this match. Doesn't have any magic circle, but does have a full moon meter to work with.
The blade BC off of the shield to get a punish there for Shinigami. Back into the corner you go.
Extra throw.
Oh my god, just do it again. I love it. I love it.
Deja vu. Oh! That's a lot of clash frames, but not enough instability to go through it. There we have the 2A Shield OS to beat Heat, and that's the first game for DrackMae. 1-1.
I gotta say, that was an impressive turnaround. I mean, in that second game, Shinigami had went up with a perfect. And it's just like, that was basically 3 rounds that felt like very, very hard to contest, like very much so in Shinigami's favor. But DrackMae's turning it around. I think they're getting a little bit more comfortable in the neutral game. They're not being locked down in the corner nearly as much, and really showing off, like as I said earlier, that backup tricks, utilizing a lot of the cactus, the plants, and everything to kind of navigate around the neutral game and throw Shinigami off guard.
Boy, one neutral win and then one poorly placed DP was able to take the whole match for DrackMae. We're on game 3 right now. Yeah, there's the DP. Oh, no punish though. That is certainly a tricky DP where, like, if you don't expect it, it's kind of hard to punish on just on the reaction of it.
Yeah, definitely. It's a little bit more of an experimental type of DP with the movement and everything. DrackMae taking full advantage of this though, setting up plant, setting up shot. Back into the other corner we go. All the pressure in the row. Blocks the cactus this time.
Oh, he gets hit overhead once more. No combo though. The Heat's gonna save himself. Does this work? No, it's not. Does not
Whoa!
work. A lot of drops. Oh, there you have it. Just a lot of scrambles, like a lot of dropped combos, and DrackMae just ends up winning on that one. Yeah, the big JC doing a lot of work for him. I like these blowback edge 2-1-4 into the plants.
Yeah, just trying to cover as much space as possible where Shinigami may go. Okay, this is rare in my opinion from DrackMae. The early heat. Oh, it's because there's something set up. What is happening?
Is she fully involved through all the animation? I have no idea.
I hadn't really seen that arc drive hit that way before, right? Like I've seen it whiff, I've seen it hit, but like off the shield interaction, it looked really funky.
Yeah, it looked like they did like one of the shield counters and got clipped by the plant, and then the arc drive like hit a few hits, and then it dropped again, and then it got hit by the plant. It was quite something. No combo here. Almost gets punished, and air dash forward. One more here for both players, and the 2A. Gonna get it done for DrackMae.
There it is. DrackMae showing off the power of making the necessary adaptation. Yeah, I 100% agree. Really, just the entire top 8 was super fun to watch.
Yeah, it's so many unexpected underdog victories. It was quite a show. We're gonna get here RathSilk versus SauceBoss, or SauceBoss versus RathSilk. This matchup is gonna be. It's gonna be interesting because, you know, Kouma is the close range grappler, brawler type of player where she can kind of act on like every level of the game. She can work mid screen, she can do work full screen, she can do work close range. I mean, so everywhere she's gonna be a menace. But it seems like SauceBoss is just getting in, and RathSilk's just not blocking.
Yeah, this is rough. Oh my gosh. SauceBoss just can't seem to make any wrong decisions when the strike throw, just knows exactly where to go. And not quite a perfect, but definitely felt like near flawless victory there for SauceBoss on that round 1.
Yeah, he only got hit on like the very beginning where he did a JC and then the armored sponged one of the hits. Gonna do DP, yeah. Catches them in the air. Full combo here. Awesome. Back to mid screen, gets hit overhead.
Oh my god, yeah, SauceBoss needs to be slowed down here. RathSilk is in so much trouble. They have enough meter for the blood heat. They're gonna be activating it right now.
I'm gonna see any last arc.
Slow it down. He's just standing there menacingly.
He just does not want to engage. He just, you know, I'm gonna let you blood heat. I'm gonna win neutral now. You should run away. When you call with this 2-2C, you just kind of gotta respect it or go for a grab or shield counter. It is scary.
Okay.
A player of SauceBoss caliber is like, it's so scared to do anything when he pops 2-2C. Because like if you fight like a B rank Kouma, you're just gonna expect him to pop 2-2C and you're gonna like shield counter and then boom, it's over. But SauceBoss, you know, he knows what he's doing.
Right. I mean, like having that armor equipped just changes the entire tides of the matchup and how you approach, right? But RathSilk utilizing a lot more shield, getting knocked out here. Maybe just a hit away from being able to take this SauceBoss.
A lot of scrambles here from neutral. Oh, there's the DP. Drops it. Gonna get some health back here with the heat. He needs it. Does not have a chance to save any resources. Oh my lord. The cake. Oh, and he gets clipped. Was he still armored? I think he was still armored. He just died with the armor on. That's wow. We have free neutral. Yeah, just go for the break. No punish on the moon skill DP because the jump cancel, but still gets a fatal counter. A lot of dropped combos, a lot of air DPs. Come here, keep the corner. Good stuff, good stuff. Goes with armor OTG.
Oh, that was nice.
That was crazy.
The anti-air checking the full confirmation right after. Okay, is heat on the brain. Oh, this time not an Oki for the throw.
Yeah, just goes for the safe heat. Get some health back. What a punish.
Yeah, that entire sequence from RathSilk nearly perfectly executed, setting up for the safe heat and getting the punish on the whiff heat from SauceBoss. Not a full punish, but maintaining the momentum, guaranteeing knockdown into the subsequent low. RathSilk able to turn things around and get game 1.
Just seeing some good ass matches here. A lot of back and forth between all the players.
Yeah, I mean that initial round, like SauceBoss, it was just it was one of those Kouma rounds where it was just like it felt like he could not be wrong, no matter what he was doing. But yeah, I really love the kind of how RathSilk played around it, of just having a little bit more knowledge about how SauceBoss was going to approach and getting offense of their own setup. It was really good stuff.
Yeah, it felt a lot like RathSilk was just respecting SauceBoss a lot, which you can't do against Kouma. You just gotta play your own game and not let him get on offense, because then it's four-way mix after four-way mix. Armor breaks, it's scary to go against.
Yeah, I do think what is interesting about RathSilk's approach here is that they are mostly trying to meet SauceBoss in the sky. Like, they're setting up the items, and rather for having them approach from the ground, it's a lot of like JCs and a lot of like air-to-air that they're fishing for.
Yeah, especially because JC Charge from Hisui beats Kouma's JC, even though they're both armored. It just has more hits of armor, and so if they clash, Hisui ends up winning the trade.
Interesting.
So that's what I've seen a lot happen, is they both go for JC, but Hisui's JC is just better and ends up winning, and they get a full confirm because of the fatal counter. There we finally have a round where Kouma just being able to play their own game. No neutral playing, which we're just gonna go all in. Sacrifice a bit of Oki for that armor, and Salva is gonna be able to get a full combo here. Look at that. He's called SauceBoss for a reason.
For real, all the saws in the world looking for it. Okay, backs up a little bit, but I was wondering if they were gonna actually activate another 2-2C, give it just a hit away. They backed up in order to do it, giving RathSilk some room to fight back.
Unblockable. This is not anti-air. Wow, I really thought. That's a JC confirmed. Big damage. Save heat.
Heat activation for some life back. SauceBoss doesn't want to return.
Armor. Fuck your projectiles. I'm just gonna run in.
For real. What a airborne shit from SauceBoss. That was a huge call.
That's huge. In the corner, no more wrong gases can be made. The 3C. Almost C buttons are just gigantic, I must say. Like the 2C charge, 3C, they're just JCs. All of them are enormous.
Yeah,
5C is a grab.
Swinging absolutely violently. So.
Gonna send the bento. No fear. 2C, the Moon Drive. Cancels out of JC and is able to punish with the shield. It's up to bento. Just gets out of there. Pulling full DP.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, the 6
The latter half of the move skill.
Jumps over. Oh, just mashing out there. It works
I was
out.
surprised that RathSilk went on the approach with the armor setup and everything. Oh my gosh.
This not confirmed, but that's gonna be it. SauceBoss takes the game. 1-1. All these matches have been so close. And second set in a row, we're gonna go to game 3.
Yeah, really some no-biter setups that have been on stream, which is exactly what you want. So
Indeed.
Yeah, but I feel like in that like it's going based off of the first game in comparison to the second game. Like I feel as if RathSilk was able to find the comfy cozy approach, but now they were feeling like they were on the edge of victory and maybe went a little bit too like on the aggressive. Like there were definitely some points in which SauceBoss had armor and RathSilk like was forcing interaction, which I feel like can be risky. You know, rather than like playing it slow, seeing how they're gonna approach and waiting it out. So yeah, I'll be interested to see how this comes into play here for the game 3.
Yeah, the thing is that even if though you have armor, if you do one wrong RPS guess on the shield, you'll still lose the armor exchange because the shield counter A just goes through all the armor. There's a grab, yeah. Jumps and J2B to beat the grab.
I like that.
Full combo. There's the armor. Gotta toss more items. Just is items like breaking the armor? Actually, I don't understand that interaction.
I keep seeing armor break, like when RathSilk is tossing the items, but I'm not familiar with the complete intricacies of the interaction myself.
Yeah, I wonder if like one of the items has the armor break. Yeah, because and whenever we see the armor, he just keeps tossing items. It seems like the tray is able to break it though. Regardless, RathSilk gonna get the full combo. No, he drops it at the very end. No punish. Oh no way! He drops it. Scramble Central. Jeez Louise. And now,
second by second, it looked like that victory was still between RathSilk's fingertips, but they were able to capture it one round away.
Now SauceBoss going into game 2 with no resources pretty much. A little bit of moon, no magic circuit. Got to get clipped by the 2C. Combo boom boom. No combo confirmed with that cake.
Okay. RathSilk spacing out a bit. Be able to find one of those big JCs. That's been a common interaction in this match. Swinging away. Setting up the bento. What do we got?
Skill Lariat. Shields.
Okay, and this is what I was wanting to see from RathSilk from the previous game. Like, they have the life lead, you know, just... Oh my god, I was gonna say just waiting it out, stalling it out for a bit. As soon as the armor is activated, though, that's when they went on the aggressive.
She'll get a little bit of health back. Oh no, anti-air, and it gets shield A counter. That's gonna be huge damage here. Put him in the corner. A bad Oki situation as well. Oh no, combo.
Yeah, maybe suffering from the lack of knockdowns on too much duration on these combos, but it's all good. Able to find the 2A pickup, and that will be it. RathSilk with the solo Hisui. Gonna be able to get the 2-1 victory over SauceBoss.
Yeah, at the end there where they both activated Moondrive. That's a really nice just neutral jump from RathSilk. Able to dodge the command grab. It was really good stuff and able to full confirm it.
Very cool, very cool. So that brings us up to $160. If you go to keep tabs on what's going on with the bracket and the match arena, you can do !bracket in the chat. That'll pull up that match arena link that has the full list of players and the full list of donations of what's going on with the tournament. But Columbus Cataclysm is moving along. It's a round 2 match with Roger with a W and Luna.
This is going to be an amazing match. Both these players are just so good at their own characters. You know, as popular as Arcuied is as a character, I don't see enough people playing her. You know, she's technically one of the protagonists of Melty Blood type Lumina. So I'm surprised to not see as many players playing
I'm
her.
on the exact same page as you. I've been saying that for quite some time because she's not the most difficult, a pretty straightforward character as far as like the Melty cast is concerned, and just does a ton of damage. Absolute rushdown monster. And we see Roger getting a lot of that gameplay going immediately with Luna trapped in this corner.
She has a lot of plus frames moves as well. She's just a very good all-around rushdown character. You know, can struggle a little bit up to Sony, but she still has some tools to beat it. You know, the 5C charge has just so many clash frames. You can legit just go through all Vlov's fireballs and Noel's fireballs. I'm talking about Noel, we have the Oki, just the shield counter, the full combo. No, drops it. Fatal counter.
Oh no!
It's just so scary to be playing inside those keys. Anytime Luna can just pop them and it's gonna answer, it's gonna fatal counter, it's gonna hurt.
Oh my gosh, Roger able to air to ground with the arrow unblockable off the 5As, just utilizing all this momentum as they possibly can. They were on the brink of death multiple times, but Luna could not find a proper confirms.
Yeah, 2A at the side. Oh, the DP!
What is happening? Oh my gosh.
Just letting the DP track. They're not even real DPs. The Moon DPs don't have visibility, but they have a bunch of clash frames. And their jump cancelable, so massive combo opportunity, just a huge lariat. on Roger for W. It's hit overhead. There's gonna be huge damaging combo here in the corner. 30% health. And there's the pressure.
Yeah, just fantastic stackage here from Roger. Not going to be going for the arc drive, but we'll be putting it to either an exit scenario or Luna. Will they commit the shield or heat? Excuse me. No.
For shield counter gets clash with shield BC, and Roger with W taking their first round with a perfect.
What? Oh my god. I like the idea, just unfortunately that elbow, although it's an amazing move in multiple contexts, does not have projectile involved seemingly.
You have the Okizeme from Data Plus Noel, just so strong. Able to get a hit there, but not enough to confirm. And this neutral again, and once again, here we go with the Okizeme. You'll be see out to that. Gets hit once more, and that's gonna be it. Oh, never mind. There we have it. Just so much control from Luna on the. Every time he wins neutral, it's just, you know, you're knocked down into the Oki. The Oki is just so scared to block, but seems like Roger was just so comfortable shielding it and just letting it rock. Gets counted one time for sand shielding and gets BC. I think what he did shield BC, but then he still lost neutral afterwards because the Noel just has huge buttons, able to catch you out of multiple situations.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Luna definitely sets up that post knockdown spike Oki game like no other. But Roger still going headstrong. I'll take you on with these elbows. Jeez Louise.
Oh, the 2C gets countered. It's gonna go coast to coast. They're gonna go back to the corner.
Oof. Okay, yeah, committed to the moon version of that slash, so was not going to be able to interact at any point. Just free punish there for Luna. Oh my gosh, a knee out the distance.
Yeah, that was a punish and a half. Huge damage to the Oki. Shields it, yeah. As long as he doesn't drop this, it's going to be a kill for Luna.
Yeah, and I think Luna just all around has a good grasp on Roger with a W's mindset, because it seems like Roger is very desperately and frantically trying to keep the matchup in a close range setting, right? And sometimes some of those gambles have paid off, with like going for the elbows and neutral, the gap close, and just keeping the match like right in this spacing as it is. But some of the more desperation maneuvers in terms of like the knees and the DPs, Luna has kind of caught on to it defensively.
As strong as Data Plus Noel's normals are, they're not the fastest, you know, compared to somewhere like Arcuied, so keeping it close where Arcuied can actually hit their buttons is definitely the right option. And then just a double JB there.
Yeah, and I mean, on the flip side of that, it's understandable why Roger wants to keep this matchup close. This is where they're in their comfort zone, just keeping Luna locked down with all this pressure. One hit away from being able to take, but Luna able to escape.
Oh, no. Any clash frames in there, no involve frames at all. Full combo. Are we gonna see shield once more? No, gets hit by the cross up. As long as he doesn't drop this, it's gonna be a kill. Yes, sir.
And that is a. Despite the offensive efforts that Roger with the W was able to make, maybe going up against the winner of Lucy and DrackMae. We also have Cowey and SoSickNASHFAN. That is a winner's side top 8 qualifier. And this next match on stream is a winner's top 8 qualifier. On the opposite end of the bracket, it would be RathSilk and OmniSScythe.
Once again, we have RathSilk back with the Hisui gameplay here. And OmniSScythe, honestly, one of my favorite players to watch. Their P.Ciel is just such a treat to see all the tricks they have up their sleeve. I just love watching them play.
I 100% agree. I've really enjoyed kind of like the development of OmniSScythe's P.Ciel from the moment that they picked her up. Like, really kind of exposing me to how like devastating this character can be when it comes to space control and coming out on top of clash interactions. Like, he makes me want to try the character.
Yeah, P.Ciel is definitely like amazing character if you like playing just absurd neutrals. That's how I'm gonna put it. You basically get a free pass through neutral. Just look at that Rekka. It's ginormous, and then a bajillion clash frames on all of her moves. Just as you see, she definitely wins a lot of interactions just for being P.Ciel. But on the flip side, she has a lot of slower buttons. Her mix isn't as crazy. You know, she has to spend a lot of resources to mix you, or just, you know, it's kind of rather slow. She got the I forgot the name of the weapon. The something seven scripture.
I ain't
Where
got
she
it.
hits
You
you.
gotta know more than me.
Yeah, where she hits you in the head with it, and it's like an overhead, but it's like super slow. So that makes it very strong, very weak with her. She's definitely a character where it wins mostly on neutral. Yeah, and then you have the OTG damage. Never mind. I was saying she had bad mix. Never mind. I got hella hit there.
Yeah, OmniSScythe has like these interactions off of multiple knockdowns where they do like that. I'm not sure the notation of it. It might be J2B or J2C. But basically, it, like swings her forward. It does like this downward swinging axe kick, and sometimes it hits as a safe jump. It seems like it could cross up, or it seems like it could whiff entirely and be a pretty ambiguous left-right. And yeah, that's mostly what they construct their Oki around. In also addition, they have like some hard knockdown setups off the Rekka and everything. So it's there's players.
Yeah, I only get to see RathSilk here on offense. Yeah, base the shield, fatal counter, back in the Oki loop. Oh, just throws back throws himself. Here on the offense now. That hits. I believe the hit slow if they charge it also isn't unblockable. So there's also that layer of mix where if you don't low shield it, you're gonna get hit. The toss.
Woo!
Yeah, good interaction there. OmniSScythe ended up taking up the victory over that. Does not get the full combo. That's huge for RathSilk. Gets a heat.
Nope. Oh yeah, that would have been really hard to be ready to confirm off that.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I would be expecting the fatal counter.
I don't. The air throw. I think he could have comboed into the DP, but I just don't think he was ready for it. You see combo. He misses the 6C.
Yeah, these drops, I'm pretty sure RathSilk would love that knockdown, but it's okay. Just dashing in late for the quadruple overhead conversion. RathSilk could be able to put around on the board.
Yeah, but Hisui just in general, once she gets on offense, like you get ready to like block 5 overheads, just like Roa, or to just do overheads. This, if you're not ready to block it, you're in big trouble. And then like, anytime they can cancel to a low, you just gotta really be ready on offense.
Seems so. I feel like the name of the game for RathSilk here, of how they were able to get that round on the board and how they're being advantageous this round thus far, is navigation. Like, they are really utilizing the item toss to, you know, RathSilk's knowledgeable that OmniSScythe's going to try to cover this with the long-reaching normals and they can play from further away ranges. So rather than try to interact with it, just interact with it a little bit more passively in the power of those projectiles. And it's been working out thus far. Going to be advantageous on the shield interaction as well.
Definitely taking back the neutral.
Oh, 72. What happened?
Dude, the game was running for like 5 frames per second there. Oh, what the heck? Anyways, I don't even remember who won that interaction, but it doesn't matter. We're back here to neutral. RathSilk gets a hit in. Put him down to the corner. One more hit's gonna make it. Never mind. 2 more hits. No punish on the 214B. Supposed to bento down, just no fear. Oh! What a 2-way challenge and comes off the bento. RathSilk takes a game.
Yes, able to navigate around the chaos and recover mentally from whatever the hell that interaction was between the P.Ciel overhead and the Hisui moon skill. But yeah, I mean, otherwise, like even despite that, I feel like RathSilk has really just been able to once again navigate everything properly. The utilization of charge JC surprisingly is also doing quite amount of work there for RathSilk when it comes to closing the distance and staying in.
Yeah, ever since the last Melty Dojo Takai tournament, which is our FGC Dojo tournaments series, we had a big elite Bongo Kongo versus Pico, and Pico was playing Shiki. And Bongo Kongo, he did the 2C unblockable. It has a bunch of clash frames on P.Ciel, and Pico did the unblockable super with Shiki that also has a bunch of clash frames. And P.Ciel just won. Just a command normal beat to level 3 unblockable. Like, ever since then, I've just been so scared against any P.Ciel clash situation.
The P.Ciel privilege.
These DLC characters. Regardless. Walks the cross up low and gets hit by the overhead. I was just talking about it.
Yeah, that was a rough one to get hit by too, because RathSilk was walking back initially. I think they were expecting to go for a whiff punish and just slightly misspaced and ended up getting counter hit instead.
Yeah, you hate to see it. OmniSScythe now on set point, one more match, and he's able to go to top 8, winner side. Oh, gets clipped by the mid-screen low.
Yeah, that's what's so like scary about P.Ciel is like she's able to capitalize on your mistakes from a further distance than the average multi-blood character. So like that far stand shield and that range is like something that like the average multi-blood character may not be able to punish, or like they get up and they get advantage. But yeah, she's just gonna be able to not only get the punish, mad damage, quarter carry, and you see what's following after RathSilk at the brink of death.
The 2 hits of Clash on the JC is gonna end up taking it over for OmniSScythe. Top 4, top 8 winner side guaranteed players. And checking over our losers, we still don't have anybody at top 8, so we're gonna have to wait and see how that turns out. But yeah, apparently just off screen we just missed a huge upset where DrackMae was able to take it over Lucy 2-1.
Awesome. Yeah, I was just looking that up.
Yeah, if you ask me, I would definitely say that Lucy would win, but that's a huge upset. Definitely with reason. Like the last time we saw DrackMae, they were playing their own game against I forgot who they were playing actually. Oh yeah, Shinigami.
Right.
It was quite a display of Kohaku prowess.
Yeah, they just have a very eccentric Kohaku style. So where like most Kohaku you see, it's like this type of gameplay right here, right? You get the knockdown, you set up the plant, and then you're kind of guessing from there. But DrackMae utilizes all tools of Kohaku's kit. And so like some of them can be a little more just cactus, the fire plant, and everything. And so they have their own style. But Luna just saying, if I just lock you down, don't allow for you to get started, make you guess, I don't have to interact with any of that stuff. One hit away from being able to take this.
Yeah, the cactus is definitely a knowledge check, because if you ask like 100 multi-blood players about the cactus, I guarantee like 60% of them know it's an overhead, and 40% just have no idea it's an overhead, and they just get hit. That's just like Kohaku players just don't do that, because they think just like, oh, it's obvious knowledge. Everybody knows it's an overhead, but sometimes they'll catch them slipping. Sometimes they know it, but they just forget because they don't never see it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm definitely seeing a lot of charging. Yeah, that off-screen key just blow it up. A lot of charging here from both players.
Yeah, that was something that they enforced from the first seconds of the match, of like both being content of building up that massive amount of magic circuit. And given the characters and players that are here, it makes sense. Both of them definitely do utilize magic circuit quite a bit within their game plan. I mean, DrackMae, we're just talking about them utilizing all parts of their kit in order to just navigate around the neutral game. But Luna, on the other end, they want that magic circuit to set up their vortex game. So when they get the knockdown, setting up the spikes, and then activating it left, right, strike, throw, you got to guess. So that's a gamble that both players are willing to take for now. Luna does go up first, so we'll have to see if DrackMae is going to be complacent with that type of pacing of match, because they're just both feeding into each other's win conditions at the end of the day.
Yeah, they're both letting each other like go to their limits and play the best they could for each character. Which, Kohaku wants it for every combo that they do. They want to finish with 2 and 4 C, I believe, or 2 to 6 C. Sorry. So they get the best knockdown. They got the 2-2A plant, 2-2B plant, and everything else. So it is definitely something I imagine both players want. But here, as we see it, just like so much screen control from Datapost Noel, and then just charging it up. It gets counter hit that time though. Full combo here.
Yeah, you see what's funny this time around is that like that similar pacing of style of match was getting set up there, courtesy of Luna. Like they were just like, okay, I'm gonna go back full screen and charge up. Are you gonna do the same? And DrackMae's a little bit less. You see how hesitant they are to do so. They're trying to navigate the ground and not allow for Luna to get access to that meter.
Gets caught by the JC. Not the best combo ender, but it's gonna be enough for the JC. Clip it off.
And there it is, working out there for DrackMae. Just keeping the matchup in a little bit of closer distances, relying on that broom, that JC.
That JC is humongous. That's like a bunch of Clash frames as well, so it's like a very safe jump in. Depending on the anti-air you have, it might even lose. He goes for the heat. No guard cancel, so he's just gonna suffer. It's like 110 frames of recovery if you just whiff heat like that.
Yeah, and I mean, in terms of the macro game for DrackMae, that's a pretty devastating heat to lose out on. Luna still has 2 magic circuit to work with. DrackMae will get a free one for losing the round, but they're in like a do or die situation. Needs to make this happen. Both players popping Moondrive immediately. I thought we could see an air unblockable there from DrackMae. I guess not.
Yeah. Definitely a missed opportunity there. There's a lot of running up and shielding, like expecting Lumina to do something. He's gonna get knocked down. Drops it.
No.
Never mind. And just auto posits the plants. Gonna miss it. Oh! A lot of drop combos here from both players.
Yeah, back and forth. This looks like a little bit, yeah, more of a stable start here for Luna. Gonna be activating it yet again and just really playing the war of attrition here. Not even going for too deadly of mix, but just saying, you know, I have this
the overhead. Oh no, that's a missed. I mean, a very missed opportunity on that heat. Ended up losing the set because of that. And you know, as a P.Ciel, you just want to play that mid screen and get in. It's gonna be hard to do it against somebody, a player, not even a character as the Maids, a player like SoSickNASHFAN. So we're gonna have to see how OmniSScythe navigates through it.
Yes. Well, here we go, getting started here. Instant Moondrive activation there from SoSickNASHFAN.
Yeah, just chain shift. Let me get a second to read what you're doing. Makes the correct option. You still get to the end. Now you're blocking for dear life. I believe NASHFAN usually runs Kohaku point. I could be mistaken though, but seeing the Hisui point this time around.
No, you're absolutely correct. SoSickNASHFAN has been opting for Kohaku point. Usually, they did make a tweet. It was either today or yesterday that they were saying like, you know what, Hisui Maids, I found some sauce. And so like, I think that's something that they're playing around with to kind of display what that may be. But if I recall, solo Hisui was one of SoSickNASHFAN's like initial mains besides Miyako. So definitely has comfort on this character.
That's good to see. Yeah, I do believe between the Hisui and Kohaku as a solo character, I just do believe that Hisui just has the edge when you're playing them solo. So seeing she be played on point, it just makes a lot more sense for me. You know, I believe a lot of people played Kohaku point back then because she had the unblockable loop, where like she comes all the way from off screen and just bonks you in the head and you do a low.
Right.
Anyways, back here into the match. Gonna get the first knockdown for OmniSScythe. Save heat, get a little bit of the health back. Runs up, makes it safe. Just gets caught on landing. That's unfortunate.
It had to beat on the pressure. OmniSScythe was going for quite a few throw baits, and rightfully so. They want the cash in that Arcuied, but NASHFAN had the read on it. Oh my gosh, she just gets to play footsies from almost full screen, bro.
That's not, bro. That's not even footsies. That's just disrespectful. Calling this foozies like calling DNF to little foozies, bro. Come on.
So true.
Yeah, OmniSScythe taking a round there off of NASHFAN. 1-1 for both players. Oh, opting to switch to Kohaku point.
Okay, yeah, see how this kind of changes things around. You can see OmniSScythe definitely flying around, not skipping a beat. I don't care which one is on point. It is my momentum and I need it now. Oh, unfortunate whiff jump shield there from SoSickNASHFAN, leaving themselves vulnerable. Of course I can whiff punish from 3/4 of the screen away into a full combo. You're welcome.
That's interesting DP, but alright.
I feel like it was an infinite.
Most likely. But that is an advantage that Maid players have. You know, if you take the time to learn both of their characters, you basically are playing two characters. Like, they adapt to your Hisui and then you just switch to Kohaku and just play completely different. It'll work out, because they just don't have time to adapt. Blood Heat, no shield, that could have been huge.
Yeah, and I feel like SoSickNASHFAN wasn't even gonna look for an option like that because it was just something that had way too big of risk. Just like there's no way you like a wake up like Moonstone, right? But,
yeah, like at this level of play, you just don't expect people to press anything while Blood Heat is active. Maybe like go for a throw, but shield is just so scary. NASHFAN takes the first game though. After the guard break, 5A gets a full combo, just wins Oki, and it'd be like that.
Yep, fantastic decision making there from SoSickNASHFAN, showing the, as you said, like the power of being able to juggle two characters once between the Hisui and Kohaku, and showing that they're able to get 2 victories with both of the characters in terms of rounds. So, super terrifying opponent to play against with having 2 characters at their disposal. Whoa, what are we starting out with that? He can't make up his mind. He's like, not Hisui. Like,
that's a real mix. I've never seen one. The frying pan EX Dust gets some plus frames. Oh, it doesn't block the overhead. Just so many like set play conditions there. You got the Dust, you got the Bento, it's just so plus. You just gotta respect that.
Yeah, and that behind the back late air dash back JC from SoSickNASHFAN has caught OmniSScythe out twice now, committing to that low shield. But SoSickNASHFAN is on a tear right now. Look at that beautiful confirmation.
That's the sauce. 2A into the full combo. And OmniSScythe now has just full resources to work off with. We can definitely see a lot happening here. I guess the best ender possible. Oh, he gets hit by that 2V. It's gonna be humongous damage. Might even see. Yeah, no more resources used. Put him the corner back again.
Yeah, this would look like 3-touch territory for OmniSScythe. I'd be surprised if SoSickNASHFAN popped the heat. Just, you know, maintain the resources going to the final round. You're already a game up, so still 1 round away from winning. But OmniSScythe's showing that they are in it.
They just like no point spending resources. My opponent has full resources. Why would I spend it and then maybe still lose it and go into the last round with no resources?
Yep.
Awesome. Spending the EXDP for the extra damage and best knockdown ender. All the way to the corner. Jump back JC. Trying to catch him lacking. Blocks the overhead. No punish in the shield BC.
Oh my gosh, she's setting up that Bento from super far away to try to stuff the approach of OmniSScythe. OmniSScythe's just like, yo, I'll just cover the screen from mad far away. I don't even have to interact with that at all.
Wow. I'm so shocked that clash. Gonna go for the arc drive, just no games, no messing around. Gonna take the kill here. The slowest arc drive in the game.
Yeah, it's so funny how she just like slowly descends and does the most exaggerated shot at the end there. It is so slow, but I'm cheesy. I think it's super cool.
Alright, 1-1 here. If we want to see the beef matchup, the lore matchup of NASHFAN versus Lumina, he's gonna have to pull himself up here and win this game.
What an opener there from OmniSScythe. Jump shield, instantly getting the fatal counter starter. One of the beefier ones, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, that's gonna be a solid 30% damage into the throw. The 10% over there. Shield BC from both players.
I feel like OmniSScythe is just like playing around the range game a little bit more. That is really kind of making it hard for SoSickNASHFAN and Hisui to approach. I'm not sure if they're thinking about going to a Kohaku switch soon. Using the Molotovs to navigate around. You gotta be kidding me.
P.Ciel advantage, Jesus. Oh, the 5A, no punish, no combo. I mean, it's tossed. And now you're playing Hisui's game. That combo off the heat, bruh. Yeah, plus frame central there from the moon skill Molotovs. I don't know why I was doing that with the J2B. He's gonna get punished for it. Toss him into the corner. Low, low, low.
Oh, what a bait.
That was massive. OmniSScythe on set point.
Yeah, OmniSScythe is in the driver's seat right now. Is SoSickNASHFAN gonna make the switch? No, they're just going in headstrong. The late back to Kohaku instantly kind of putting themselves in a very tricky scenario. OmniSScythe's massive advantage. I think SoSickNASHFAN mentally was like, I want to play Kohaku point, but I want to get in, and just this like they did the wrong pacing of actions, so instantly put themselves up deep to hit Kohaku. This is rough.
Yeah, now 50% of their health down in the clutch frames. That's not gonna be enough to kill, right? There's no way. Yeah, no way this kills. One more combo, and there you have it. A great combo, OTG. You hate to see it. Perfect from OmniSScythe.
Extremely strong, but have been going back and forth a bit, I feel, as of late. In more recent exchanges, I do think it's been Lunar that's been getting the better of OmniSScythe. I think at the previous PSA that I saw OmniSScythe join, Lunar was able to get a 2-0 victory over them. So,
it's nice. Yeah, on the macro level, both of these characters just kind of play very similarly, except just Noel just has the better Okuzeme game. But they both like playing that mid-range game. You know, Noel actually has some projectiles they can toss, while P.Ciel just has the humongous normals. Ooh, what a block there. It's not blocked the low afterwards. Full combo. This is actually a great combo. Not attacking here.
Yeah, Cashing in a ton of damage, and it seems like just based off the pacing of this match, OmniSScythe understand the assignment. They're just like trying to stay on top of Luna as much as possible, and utilizing more of the rush down capabilities of P.Ciel's kit. Beautiful interaction there to shield punish on the moon skill there from Luna.
Yeah, so he did shield BC on the keys falling out, and then Luna just did DP, moon skill DP, and then they shielded again. just one. That was quite some play right there. Overhead gets caught, clip, and it's gonna be it. OmniSScythe takes the first round.
In a really interesting way. Like, that was a very active, like high action type of gameplay there from OmniSScythe, where it's like constant decision making is what I call it. That type of playstyle can be hard to maintain for the entirety of a match, especially in a 1st to 3 setting. You see Luna kind of getting the better of his changes now, slowing things down a bit. Run up DP, never mind, we're not slowing anything down.
We're not slowing it down. We're going full Omgas. Yeah, if it works, it works, but it didn't work, so.
Yeah, Luna kind of matching the pace. They're like, all right, if you're just going to bulldog your way, I ain't going to find a way to do exactly the same with that past Noel.
It's tapped by the keys on full screen, but does not get any pressure afterwards. Gets countered afterwards. Toss some EX DP for the full damage and better knockdown. Which side are we going? Low, nice backdash. A little bit of impulse off the start up there. Does not get the combo, but he just side switches for no reason. Okay. Yes, re-jump into the Oki. Just toss.
Oof, okay, yeah, Moon Drive activation to get the most out of this confirmed. Has 4 bars available. Luna, okay, not gonna be opting spin for that, going for the mix. Just a backdash, a mere backdash for OmniSScythe to get out of there.
Yeah, and look at that chip damage, that's just so much chip. Oh, the blood heat full screen. He's gonna get punished. At that point, Luna was just playing Vlov. Like, let's be honest.
Basically, right?
Just tossing out the projectiles there, a bajillion chip damage. And then, yeah, just OmniSScythe poor use of a force release there, ends up killing himself. It takes the first game, but still needs to win 2 more to take the set, so it's still a long way to go.
Yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Like, if OmniSScythe is able to dip back into the momentum they were able to find on the round 1 of that previous game, I think that's what they're going to be the better for. Because it seems like OmniSScythe does not want to stall out the neutral game and play like a little bit of a slower approach, which I understand, even though P.Ciel has those long range normals. They wanted a much more rush down centric type of style. But Luna, yet again, setting up shot, the Moon Drive activation.
Oh, counter. It is so difficult to block that. Yeah, the last little bit of damage there is going to kill.
Yeah, interestingly enough, I feel like it's a matter of these two having such matchup knowledge against each other. You notice when Luna's setting up the spikes, they're not really going for the layer 1, like left-right type of mix-up. They're just making sure that the spikes are mostly on top of OmniSScythe to try to cover back dashes, and they're just going for like straight-up strike throws and seeing if OmniSScythe's gonna like use any type of resources to escape.
I didn't even notice that the animal was crouching there. They got hit over it.
Her crouch, I hate her crouch animation, dude. You can barely tell it's crouching.
Please nerf her crouch animation, Spatch. That's all I ask.
Bang.
Not gonna kill here, but still has full health, so it's gonna be difficult for Luna to come back here. Spikes full screen. They do hit overhead, so you can get caught lacking.
Oh my gosh, that could have been a massive opener there from Luna. Still able to find it anyways, though, off the fatal counter opening. How is Luna feeling about this? Typically in these situations, I always note this, Luna will not pop heat. They're like, you know what, my win condition is my magic circuit. It's putting you in the mix, so I'll stay on the offense, but a gap OmniSScythe is able to find and DP straight through.
This stuff. And ended up spinning a little bit of meter to do the 2-2C explosion there for the clutch rings, but it is just 1 bar, so they still can do heat whenever they want.
Oof! Amazing defense from OmniSScythe there. That was extremely threatening, and they were able to navigate.
Yeah. Not coming all the way to the corner. Bunch of damage here from all the DPs. Switch just playing that mid-screen game. Does not want to close the gap. Does not want to get in range of that Apostle DP at all. You see the spending is a good amount of time just far away from the Noel. Gonna get the blood heat there. I'm gonna see respect, yeah, just full respect from OmniSScythe. Gets caught by the overhead. Oh, it's a great combo. Somebody ain't attacking. Oh, he was just juggling.
I feel like there was some type of like air block or reset mind games that were being played there.
Yeah.
That Luna was aware of.
Yes, that was definitely like. And you get OTG. Wow.
That was amazing. I think OmniSScythe had to read on the run-up DP because that is something that Luna will do every now and then, given that DP is super hard to punish. But like the real back animation of that airborne super, I think allowed for it to whiff and guaranteed to punish. That was amazing.
That was saucy. You just called the power of God, called the power of Zeus, and just mighted the Noel there. We're back here. This is a kind of matchup, right? It's been a while since I seen anything about Tsukihime, but this is a kind of matchup, right? These two do end up fighting.
I do not know a lot about Tsukihime lore.
I'm gonna have to check in with Melee afterwards, and I'm sure he knows, but it seems logical, right?
I see it.
Get the full combo here. This is not as much damage, but the fatal counter, the low shield's gonna get punished. This is humongous damage. Spend a little bit of meter. I believe even a throw is gonna kill. Oh, there you have it. Air dash back. 2C. Got that low in there, and it's gonna kill. Ever since the first game, OmniSScythe has just been running a train here.
Yeah, it feels like it. Just really navigating the approach a little bit better. Luna though. Okay, the run up throw. What do we got here? Oh, this type of Oki. Really? 2-seed under it? Okay.
And just choose off there to shield after the chain shift. Toss him down. One more for good measure. Luna right now sitting on a lot of meter. Could potentially see a blood heat any second now. Maybe just waiting on one of the longer Rekkas where he's guaranteed to do a heat. Oh! Guess I gotta confirm off that. That was a fatal counter on the overhead spikes.
Oh, the Moondrive activation off for repunish with the throw. Oh, this is tense.
I believe the Moondrive is getting nerfed next patch as well as like removing the throw and Vlov that it has. Oh, there you have it. You just run up DP. Not even DP actually. I didn't say Vlov. There was just the A DP.
Oh, just throwing up buttons, able to stuff out Luna. OmniSScythe. Full corner carry for this. Yeah, spacing out super far away, and I feel like it was pretty wisely done, just in case Luna was going to go for any moon drives or blood heats, making it harder to escape from the corner, but able to do it anyways with the spike activations.
All the way.
Ooh,
that run under was... Yeah, that was nasty. I definitely got hit. Gonna put him all the way mid-screen. Moonskill DP into Arc Drive, all the damage that they possibly can, cash them as much as possible. They still have one magic circle left, so they can confirm to like any combo, or pop the blood heat, not the blood heat, the force release if they are in a defensive situation. But you're gonna get the 2C full combo there. OmniSScythe 2-1 right now.
Yeah, great decision making on the latter seconds of that round, right? Just recognizing that their life lead was so high, feeling comfortable for going for that arc drive to get as much damage as possible, and having a magic circuit to play with at the end. But even afterwards, the Oki construction, OmniSScythe still had Moondrive in play. So really utilizing the threat that is P.Ciel's range and the Moondrive airborne movement options of having, increased air dashes and jump cancels to, will I hit a button? Will I not hit a button? Am I going to commit? Will I air dash? Will I jump around? Keeping Luna on their toes on defense and finding that last hit. That was wonderfully executed.
Yeah, good stuff. Also, I just saw Manly's message on the chat. No spoilers, so I guess I won't get the answer. But I do believe that Noel, she came to Melty Blood before there was like an English translation to Tsukihime about her, so like, or it was something like that where she actually got spoiled because of Melty Blood. It's a bit interesting, but regardless, we back here. It's currently 2-1 to OmniSScythe, so just one more match and they're going to be able to take it home. But Luna just looking incredibly strong there on offense. It's not drop any Ogizame. It's a perfect, but no magic circuit on their name. Oh, the clash in the DP. Wow.
Amazing situational awareness and reactions are from OmniSScythe to get the better of that exchange.
And Moondrive activation is so strong. Like if you ever played the units, you know how strong just having chain shift and then just popping like a DP or something is. Even if you don't, like, you play like Guilty Gear Exert, where you have like Soul, Dragon and Soul, you just get like a 1 second time pause. It's just so strong.
Right.
It is a very underrated ability in fighting games, and OmniSScythe just making the best out of it. And right now it's going to be able to not kill. Didn't build enough meter to do the level 3 Arcuied.
Okay. It's that situation I keep talking about, Luna, where they're like a hit away from dying. Oh,
nice backdash.
Has had such good defense on the post-Oki interactions with the spikes. They've been, I think, pretty positive on surviving the situation. But Luna, the run of DP, just able to catch the text, and that's what it takes. Like when your opponent defensively is like able to escape the Vortex Oki, so long as you're still able to maintain momentum and keep them under pressure, and when neutral exchanges, that's what puts you over the edge there. And Luna is showcasing that they're able to do that. 2-2 for this winner's final set.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Was that a ADP, air unblockable? I actually don't remember.
I don't believe so.
Because they just ran up while they were in the air. They just got hit. No counter or nothing. They just got hit. So I imagine it could be a situation where it's just air unblockable. They had to shield it. Regardless, you're back on game 5. Looks like we're gonna get a little bit of charge there. They're just playing the zoning game. Gets hit on the activation of the black keys. Get a counter on the shield BC, full combo. Tossing the corner. No Oki, just tosses him, yeah.
Oh, that's ambiguous.
Yeah, that's good defense there. Does go for a 5-8 mid, so no real mixer other than a left-right. It is a Melty Blood mix-up if I've ever seen one. You just neutral jump on top of them, and you don't even know which side you're going to end up on, but you're going to end up one of the sides.
Oof!
Yeah. Good catch there.
Yeah, I believe that was air unblockable.
Yeah, that was air unblockable because they got hit with the lariat while they're in the air and then just popped 2-2C and it was over. Your instant activation, no gap there to shield on.
Yeah, Luna started to run away with it a bit. You can see OmniSScythe with the 4 magic circuit built. Just really a matter of them not being able to spin meter because they've been constantly on the defensive, not utilizing the heat. But beautiful whiff punish there from half screen away. Power TL privilege.
Awesome, toss him. A little bit of magic circuit there. OmniSScythe has to win this round because Luna right now is on set point. Gets clipped by the 2-2A. Interesting. I think that was submissive. Oh no! Oh my god. Misses the throw. Oh no. Oh,
wow.
The DP. Wow, wow. Well, there's just too much happening. I'm losing track. Just runs up throw. Yeah, good choice. Says up to Oki. Crush that. OmniSScythe takes a round. We're now on match point for both of these players.
Yeah, this is definitely a match point in final round where neither side needs to be cycling each other out. Luna had an opportunity to take the entire set, couldn't get the punish on the whiff feed. OmniSScythe on the brink of death, able to make it happen, but Luna seems like they've recovered and stabilized, has everything going. OmniSScythe popping the moon to survive the spike Oki.
They both have one. Wow, they both have one magic circuit, but they might choose just to have better Oki's anime on both sides here. This might be what we're seeing from OmniSScythe. Yeah, it goes for the low. Oh, it doesn't get the full confirm. Oh, good
no
shit.
Way.
That's gonna be huge damage on the side of Luna, and has enough meter to do the Oki. You cannot backdash this. You're on helms deep of offense, and drops a combo.
Oh my gosh, it was enough to kill.
That was so close. That could have gone either way, honestly. Wow. Alright, here we go. Lose quarterfinals. I believe whoever loses one drops out at 5th place, and then whoever wins to guaranteed to lose 4th place.
Yep, I'll be interested to see how this one plays out. So keep in mind, Lucy was sent to losers bracket early by DrackMae on the Kohaku, right? And so now they're going up against SoSickNASHFAN. Has a Kohaku as part of the character duo here with the Maids. So see how SoSickNASHFAN is about that. Looks like they are going to be opting for Hisui.
Yeah, and we have the Rick and Morty Roa skin. I love this Roa color. It makes me smile every time. Yeah, Lucy. Incredibly strong player. I love that she can just play, seems like every character at such a strong level, so she has options, you know, for every matchup that they go against, they have options on which character they want to play. I believe last time I saw Lucy versus SnashFan on a tournament, Lucy opted for Vlov play. Seems like this time's kind of sticking it out with Roa just so far. Might change to Kouma, whatever they prefer. Quick change into Kohaku while they have the plus frames. That offense. I guess shield, no punish. Lucy sitting pretty with 3 magic circuit. Full combo here, knock him down. OTG.
Okay. Yeah, Lucy just backing off.
And here, what I talked about before, like, wow, hold on, that clash frame was kind of nasty on the JC clash with the 214C.
That's a tilt-worthy clash frame. I saw myself.
You spend 1 magic circuit just to get clashed and twerked on. But yeah, here we're gonna see a lot of Nashfan just playing passively against Roa. Like, it's definitely like a better position where you just let Roa just kind of hang himself by doing too much on neutral and trying to take control. The Nash 2A there. Almost going down the timer. 5 seconds left on the timer. 4 seconds actually. NASHFAN takes the first round. This is back to first to 2, by the way, so it's going to be a bit of a shorter set between these two. So not as much room for mistakes.
Indeed, indeed. But yeah, shorter set for longer games. I feel like the playstyle of both of these players, both of them can have like, kind of like a wait-and-see approach. Lucy's defense is like amazing. Like I feel like her defense and situational awareness is really cool. So I won't be surprised to see a lot of these games go down to the wire.
Did you a little bit of that here? There, wow! Smashes on the overhead. Fatal counter, full combo. Toss them back to the corner. Drive just to see what they're doing. Lucy on a lot of resources right now. Gonna cash in flash frames, the plus frames I mean. It's gonna be
massive commit to the crouch shield there from SoSickNASHFAN getting punished.
Yeah, and Lucy's still looking strong. A lot of resources. No 1 meter for both players. This is probably not gonna see much of shield shenanigans from both of them, unless you just do shield A like that. Drops the combo, gets a reset. Drops the combo once again. No reset that time.
Woo!
Yeah, good. I believe he got like a little bit of shield for getting his shield A counter. Not a little bit, a little bit of moon for getting his shield A countered.
Whoa! That looks super nasty with Lucy just going for the heat activation, not having to guess, but wow.
Yeah, that was a good decision.
That would have been really tricky.
Just 2 dusts the whole cake and change it to Kohaku. That's scary. There's safe heat there, no way to counter that really. Oh, the punish. Good shit, good shit. He knew that there was nothing he could have done, so he just waited. Arcuied's gonna finish it off. Lucy taking the first game against NASHFAN.
Yeah, solid stuff. It looks like Lucy, again, defensively, and like defense, I almost want to extrapolate on, because it's not just a matter of just a blocking, right? Just in terms of all definitions of defense when it comes to shielding, post-shield interactions, counter pokes, and turn taking. Like Lucy is just masterful in all those categories, and I feel like that was like just a massive display in that last round of what Lucy's able to do. You know, utilizing the heat in the perfect instances, covering the skies as best as she can with the Kohaku JC flying around, and just showing why she's so hard to take down.
Indeed. We have once more. NASHFAN is on offense, gets hit by the DP, full combo here. Lucy is definitely a lab monster, so she got confirmed over every single hit. They're gonna get a throw here. El Vampiro twice in a row. Plus frames, Moondrive. Yeah, I guess Fatal countered the 2A low. Gonna break that Standing Shield. No kill here. Yeah. A bar, just the Moon skill. Lariat's gonna have a bajillion clash frames because they're on Moondrive.
Surprise, there's no heat activation there for SoSickNASHFAN. Just on the offensive, on the aggressive. And that's a common thing I've been seeing from SoSickNASHFAN. Trying to utilize the Kohaku Molotov assist and doing more active gameplay with Hisui while it's going on. And unfortunately getting beat out by a ton of options.
Yeah. That is one of the trade-offs. That the startup for doing any of Kohaku calls are just so long. You can just get a bar for exactly that. But right now the offense, Michael Roa. Yeah. A counter. Knock him down. DP EX for the best knockdown possible. Overhead, blocks it. It's very active play here from Lucy, not giving Nashfan a second to breathe. Blood heat. We're gonna see respect. We are. Never mind, we're not gonna see respect. No fear. That could have been the end of Lucy, but
yeah, it's always worth going for that layer 2 mind game. You know, when the blood heat is active, you can play it in a couple different ways, just like running away, giving up a ton of ground, but just like refusing to interact, or just playing it out and saying like, hey, I know that you're playing with the mindset that I won't challenge because you have shield, but what if I did? What if I messed around and found out?
Also, look at all this damage just from OTG. Jeez, bro. And shield get a little bit of health back there. A little bit of moon icon as well. 5C charge, repeat into diverse options, plus.
Okay, yeah, SoSickNASHFAN utilizing that for the plus frames, but that means they don't have access to a heat! What
an air throw. Oh my. Wow. That's like one of the best things. You love to see, just air toss him to the ground. Actually, just looking at the bracket, I actually just don't think I see any Vlovs. Unless I'm just forgetting somebody.
No, taking a look at it, I'm not sure if I see any either. So definitely a little bit of a surprise there. Look to see cowey play. So we haven't seen cowey on stream all tournament long.
There's Vlov. God damn it. I cursed him.
Dang.
Yeah, first time we're gonna see cowey here on stream. First time we're gonna see Miyako. This character is a little rat. He's a little menace.
True.
But yeah, as I was saying, Lucy she can excel with so many different characters. She's just gonna pick the character that is best for the matchup. So if she believes Vlov is better for this matchup, then she will pick Vlov. She'll be so dangerous to shield against Vlov, even though the zoner. It's weird to say that it's scary to shield against.
Right.
It just has so many options. If you have like a bunch of meter and you want to BM, you can just like do 2-2A the stomp, and then if they shield B, you just do the level 3 super and it will hit them. It is always funny when that happens.
Alright. cowey really showing off their capabilities of closing the gap, closing the distance, and keeping Lucy under pressure. Lucy has had to spend quite a few resources to stay in this set. Look at the corner defense, her patience from Lucy.
Yeah, that is
opportunity to strike.
I got hit. That must have been cross-up protection. There's no way.
My God, look at how much damage this is doing.
Yeah, just a little rat jump, and yeah, the throw, full combo in the corner. And here's where the Vlov shortcomings show up on defense. Their fastest button is 8 frames, and Miyako can just kind of twerk on them because her offense is so strong. This character is just very strong, even though they got massively nerfed recently. Oh, just a little tap on the head. No confirm. And now we're in Pika mode. We're going ice mode. Catches the backdash. No confirm. Keep up the block. She can put them all the way full screen. Do not get hit on blockable. Oh, this is nice to say it. Full combo. Drops it.
Oof. Okay, yeah, Lucy at least maintaining the space here. Cowey absolutely drained on resources. Utilizing the moon drive, trying to get sneaky with it. And gets the fatal counter in the process. Things can go off the rails very quickly here.
Are they gonna get a safe heat here? No.
Oh,
Heat from Vlov. Yeah, stomp on him. It is so fast. I believe on ice it is a 7-frame low. Not a low, a mid. It's so incredibly fast.
the thing about it that I feel like catches me a lot is like, you know, you may be thinking like Stomp is coming, I want to try to jump over it, but it can catch your like pre-jump frames even because it's so fast and reaches so high up vertically.
Especially if they do 2-2C, it's just giant. So or you know, they'll just shoot 2-1-4B and you get air blockable.
Right.
Regardless. Get to see Cowey here on defense, just no stopping this little kid. That is definitely where Miyako comes in strongest. You know, you went past the neutral, you're now just full offense, but let's see Lucy get a Vlov combo here. A lot of damage, send him all the way back, full screen. We're back to playing neutral.
Oh. That was amazing navigation. Able to super jump straight through the trajectory of that 4BC and not get arrow blockable. Cowey playing with fire, but it's working out.
Yeah, Cowey also has so much magic circuit to work off with. I wonder how they're gonna want to spend it.
He'll get the opportunity. Big combo here for Lucy. Doesn't get the 3C ender, but just keeping Cowey locked down in this corner now. You see Lucy having life lead, running away with it. The blood heat activation.
Ooh. Oh, it is so scary. Well, they just went full offense. Lucy just did not care. I'm so shocked. Ooh! What a backdash!
Oh, I don't know if
they're gonna be able to kill?
I don't think so.
Oh!
No way. Oh, 13 seconds on the clock. There it is!
Say JB. Doesn't matter which side you're on, JB is gonna hit. How do you think the first game? That was amazing. Amazing display of gaming.
Cowey's offense, you know Cowey's offense got to be on point if they're able to like crack open Lucy, right? Because I've been talking about the just impressive levels of defense that are displayed when it comes to a player like Lucy. So Cowey has that layer 1 available, but also just like the way that they've been moving around the screen, going through these angles, getting over like Vlov's fireballs and stuff has been really impressive.
Yeah, this is definitely like heavy matchup experience. You know, as Miyako, Vlov is going to be one of your worst matchups, as it is for many players. So you can see here that Cowey has definitely landed out, has definitely played against many Vlovs to learn how to play. Navigate through all this neutral nonsense. All the ginormous stomps. The clash of the JB from both players.
Jeez, no fatal counters. Oh, she's just flying around everywhere, but gets the back. I'm going to go for the reset.
Oh, the reset!
Oh my gosh.
He's alive. Vlov is still alive, but... Oh, and the low.
Lucy didn't have a heat or moon drive to work with there.
You definitely don't want to see it if you're Lucy. Almost no resources, not enough moon to do moon drive. Get a little bit of moon here. Cashing it out. No resources to their name. Definitely just abusing the fact that full screen just charge a little bit. What a confirm! Wow. Oh, your full screen.
Woo.
You know, just run up. Just run up a Rekka. Stick around here, but Cowey just has all the resources in the game right now.
Yeah, you have to be feeling just a bit mindful and nervous if you're Lucy right now. Almost had a fantastic opening. Couldn't get the full conversion of the combo, and just gonna be, you know, keeping Cowey at bay for as long as possible. Ice Vlov, all the resources.
Yeah, all the chip damage as well. Like, they barely did anything, and Cowey is half health.
Right. Look at this, just the massive amount of control being implemented from Lucy here.
Yeah. Oh, finally gets on offense. What are we gonna see here from Cowey? Cross up, makes him so safe. Stomped.
Yeah, Cowey had to utilize BC in order to like not get punished in that situation because they did not have the moon drive, thus making it harder for them to approach. Lucy just having a perfect denial of game plan to not allow for Cowey to navigate those distances, and now we're tied up 1-1.
Indeed, that was also amazing display. Just like understanding that the win condition for Cowey is they're gonna get like close to you and just not letting that happen whatsoever. You know, not only does Vlov have the best projectiles, the best zoning, they also have like some of the better buttons for space control. The Rekka's 214Bs, 214As are just so big and not letting your opponent get in.
Right.
And also, even if they block it, they were kind of as a mix-up tool. You know, you got the command grab ender and all that. But talking about cowey just getting in, they got in once, and now Lucy's on the verge of death.
Oh,
he's not gonna block it.
That's going to be it. Yeah, Arc Drive just to make for sure. Although you won't go into the second round with Magic Circuit, you're going up with a perfect on your side cowey. They've been in this situation before, but this was the problem character. The Ice of Love, Lucy, returning back into the neutral.
It's like those memes when when something happens in the fighting game and then it just cuts to the victory screen. That's basically Vlov. Like, you lose a round and then you win. That's
right.
basically how Vlov goes.
I love those memes.
I just looking so strong here on offense. Gets hit by the third overhead. This is not gonna kill, but
triple overhead.
They have so much resource. Moondrive. Oh
no!
There you have it.
Cowey with the double perfect, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
getting
that was
the win over Lucy.
Flawless play all around. Good stuff from Cowey. Gonna go into losers finals.
Right, here we go. Cowey, OmniSScythe losers finals. This is funny because this is a battle of OmniSScythe's previous main. They used to play Miyako, and really kind of like the dichotomy between the two characters. Both these characters are bullies. They're just bullies in completely different ways, right? As we've seen from like Cowey's Miyako play, in your face, just having you constantly under like pressure and just really kind of overwhelming you from up close. Whereas like P.Ciel is a bully, but kind of like in her own way of just overwhelming you from a distance and just making you feel like it's impossible to navigate and really deterring interaction from you as a player. So it's gonna be interesting seeing these two kind of go into it. We're already having like a super active matchup.
Yeah, this matchup kind of reminds me of the matchup we just saw against Vlov and Miyako, where OmniSScythe is going to be able to play their own game in mid range, and Cowey is going to have to go through that layer of offense to then fight at close range where still P.Ciel can still play at. You know, unlike Vlov, her buttons aren't as slow as Vlov's. So she does get to play a little bit better close range. Awesome. Not going to be able to kill here. And then on the toss.
Very stylish finish there for OmniSScythe as they take that round one.
Just will confirm here. But then alright, that was mixy. I believe isn't Miyako's like backdash like fully in full? It has something weird about it that I forgot right now. But Miyako's backdash is very strong. Can go through players as well. Gets hit overhead. Full combo here. It's not gonna be enough to kill, but gonna put Cowey in a very good situation. A lot of resources to work off with the DP. Completely safe.
Yeah, nice safe jump, just beautiful construction of pressure from Cowey as a response. We're seeing just how explosive these matches can be here through these two characters. As I said, they're both bullies, just do it in different ways.
You're gonna get the knockdown here. Which side are we going? This just goes in a throw. Full combo here. We are Miyako. Not as much damage, but it does build a little bit of meter.
Right. So air to ground, good blocks on the overheads here thus far from OmniSScythe. Perfect shield B to get out of the corner. Now Cowey's in trouble, but just elbow room out of there.
You can see everything and block him, but just a bar is out of there. Just punch him in the face.
Oh gosh.
There's too much happening. A lot of resources being spent here. OmniSScythe is now going to be put on defense. Never mind. It is his offense. He has 4 bars. Or is he going to choose to spend? No, no spending!
What?
I think that was a setup for air blockable. But somewhere in the combo it dropped and Cowey just did not peck. I actually don't understand what happened there.
Yeah, I do think they're on the right track with the air unblockable. Because I remember that was an exchange that OmniSScythe was fishing for against Lunar, and Lunar would not allow for it because I think they knew about it. It worked on Cowey, and I think Cowey was just like so like visually caught off guard and what the interaction was that even with the Great Beat combo, OmniSScythe was able to take it.
Alright. Reminder, this is another first to 3 we are in losers finals. So
Yep.
still a lot of room for adaptation. Like the first game was very back and forth, so honestly it could go either way here. If Cowey adapts, if OmniSScythe adapts to Cowey's adaptation. It could go either way, honestly. I will not take the results of the first game as the results of the set. Massive combo here, a lot of damage. Jesus. Double overhead blocks it. Plus frames. No punish on the whip button. Over the corner. So much damage.
So cool.
Yeah. All the Rekkas in the air, linking with the Rekkas on the ground is so much. I like how that overhead hit same side and Cowey is able to side switch mid overhead. Miyako is so cool. I really like his character. I wish I was good enough to play her.
Wow.
Alright. It was the ADP, so they were able to not get punished for it, but still, what an option. Fatal counter.
Yeah, shielding too early. Allowed for the DP to whiff with the way that Cowey jumped over. Beautiful stuff.
Awesome. Cowey one hit away from winning. No shield in that heat.
What?
What happened?
She had armor frames, I guess, that was covering behind her. OmniSScythe actually went for a cancel that, like, I think if OmniSScythe had went for something that was a little bit more invul, they actually would have won the exchange, and I would have been absolutely disgusted.
There's so much happening. My eyes can't keep up. Wow. Anyways, Cowey's gonna take the second game there. On quiet interaction. That was lovely to see. Good stuff from both players.
Alright. So
Game 3. Yeah, still a lot to go. Honestly, you can see it going either way. Both of these players have been looking so commanding whenever they are on offense. There you're gonna get the first hit here. No resources spent so far.
Jeez, yeah, the reverse beat pressure all day. Use the elbow to try to get through. Good shield interaction for OmniSScythe to maintain the pressure.
Yeah, I'm actually unaware how fast P.Ciel's 5A is, but it is so good for rebeating. You just toss it out, and like it's obviously gonna whiff because you're playing mid screen. It is so good for getting back that pressure. Gonna drop the combo there when it matters most, but just tosses him. Gonna get the knockdown.
Alright, OmniSScythe with the perfect start out here. Uh-oh.
What is happening? Alright, never mind. All tabbing, maybe sending some very nice messages to each other. That's what I'm hoping. Drive, tosses him. Oh my god. Yeah, the damage off of the throw combo from Miyako is incredibly low. Like, it's so scaled that... What is this? This is not gonna air blockable. But yeah, the damage is so low, you'd rather just go for a reset there.
Oh!
Robbery? Hello? Hello? I want the cops? Dude, P.Ciel, I hate this character. Oh my god. Why does she just get all the armor? As OmniSScythe, taking the third game after that robbery in broad daylight. Jesus.
That was definitely a you thought moment. Like, man, like ideally, based off of like animations and just overall, you know, fighting game fundamental approach, you would think that would have been a nice call out there from Cowey, but situationally and when it comes to the powered CL kit, nah, bruh. Like that's not a punish. What do you think this is? I got armor for days.
Dude, every time I see OmniSScythe play, I just hate P.Ciel more and more. Like, oh my god, this character just gets away with so much. That's a nice little confirm there. The 2A is gonna get into a full combo here. Putting Cal all the way into the corner. Are we possibly gonna see any reversals? No, not just yet. Text to throw. Big punish. It is very hard to backdash against P.Ciel. Ends up getting punished.
Ooh, okay, I think like some air and blockable shenanigans they were looking for there.
I don't think that he was low enough to the ground where he's able to pull it off, so we just saw him go for the overhead. Gets blocked. We're back here on the offense. Yikes. That is like, I forgot the frame data, but it's like it's so hard to challenge after the little lunge that she has. And even if you try and challenge before the lunge comes out, it is armored. Also, the OTG just not doing enough damage. Ended up spending a little bit of magic circuit that could have been useful on this last round. OmniSScythe one round away from going over to Grand Finals.
Yeah, in the beginning of this match, it definitely felt like there's a little bit of a back and forth pacing going on between these two players, but OmniSScythe seems like they are really kind of running away with it. You can see Cowey kind of fighting for their life right now. Has OmniSScythe in the corner, working on what was nearly a perfect, but still would be a massive dub arc drive just to make sure they don't have any other interactions to play with and fighting for their life.
Indeed. But now in the last match here, Cowey does have to finish a little bit of more Moon Icon, but gets hit overhead.
Jeez, unfortunate. They have been actually extremely on point with blocking that overhead throughout the entirety of the set. That's one of the first ones that I've seen actually crack them on the dome. So
yeah, it is hard to be consistent. You know, it is such a fast overhead, and OmniSScythe has just been abusing the hell out of it. Speaking of damage, like oh my god, that's like half their health. And Cowey is gonna take it. No cursing.
Drive.
There you have
it is.
Wow, built just enough meter to kill. Cowey staying alive 2-2. We went over to our last game 5 of Losers Finals.
Yeah, Cowey really displaying the importance of optimization there, right? That was definitely a type of hit that maybe like the average Miyako player would not have known how to kill off of, but just knowing how to extend the combo for long enough to get that super ender, it's going to award Cowey with a chance to still move into grand finals. This set is going down the wire.
You got the big 2C there. There's a lot of damage here in the corner. Looks the overhead. Oh, yes, caught. Gnashing. It's going to be huge damage.
Hey, you got that right. Oh my gosh. 2 bars utilized here. OmniSScythe, the slight charge, drag out of the corner, straight into the Rekka. I thought that may have been a Moondrive activation to try to get the kill right then and there.
What a heat. No punish.
Oh,
it's going to be enough to kill for sure. She still has the OTG extension and the DPs and all that.
Didn't even need to use any meter for it. Cowey's back against the wall yet again. We've seen them fight out of this situation previously. See if OmniSScythe will be able to seal the deal this time around. A nice start here with the 2-way counter hit. Whoa! What a big whip on the ender!
That must have been like dash 236B or something. There's no way. You know, like ended up getting the 6-2-3. That is such a huge momentum changer. Cowey's not going to be a full-on offense. Omni half health down. Blocks it. Just runs up and throws.
Oh my
That's
god.
Low. It's going to be a one-hit scenario for Cowey now. He gets clipped just once. It might be over. It's the heat off.
Ooh, but a punish from that far away. 3
God.
bars with the moon drive. I don't know.
They're gonna be able to arc drive here. This is the shit kill. There's no way. Yeah, they're gone. It's the most dramatic arc drive. OmniSScythe is gonna take a 3-2 and get a chance to run back against Lumina on the grand finals.
The winner of this walks away with $120.
Sheesh. Big bucks.
Not bad at all. If you wanted to be more, exclamation point bracket in the chat. Donations are still available. Top 3 payout here for Columbus Cataclysm #1, but the grand finals is underway. OmniSScythe, Luna on the winner side, and we're already choosing violence from second one.
Battling out in the school backyard. Imagine just like being at class and then you look out the window and see these 2 people fighting.
I'd have a lot of questions.
You know there's gonna be some kid with like a Nokia phone, like recording at 144p.
Oh, of course. Posted to Twitter, Facebook, and Worldstar at the same time.
You know damn well. We see a little bit of a reset there, just did not work out because Lynch did not attack. So OmniSScythe does not end up getting the most damage out of the DP. Oh, the DP out of the chain shifts. Misses out on the B&B.
Bruh.
Yeah. It just gets shot in the face.
That's not something you see every day. With punishing power TL2C, like, man, I think the rollback animation of the Moonskirt that Luna utilized allowed for that interaction to happen.
Luna just playing a commanding neutral here. He's not giving OmniSScythe any option to breathe, but he's just charging it up, just getting all the moon icons that he can possibly can. On 4 magic circuit, and both players almost at full moon icons. Fatal counter. He's gonna give a full confirm here to Luna.
Oh
Never
no!
mind, drops to BNB. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Wow. This is BM. This is BM, bro. Chill. Just playing the whole game. A lot of great combos from OmniSScythe, expecting some kind of response.
What
Overhead.
happened?
I think that was an overhead. And I don't know if you catch that, but the Noel was crouching, indeed.
Let's see.
OmniSScythe going to be able to take the first round here on the first game.
What a way to take it, right? On the wake-up interaction, having the Presence of Mind do not 1, but 2 wake-up DPs.
And a reminder for those uninitiated, this is Grand Finals, and OmniSScythe is coming from the loser side, so they have to win this set, you know, the first 2-3, and then they're going to have to fight another set against Luna, and then win that one to be able to take it all home. So it's going to be a long road to go up against a lot of Okizeme opportunities. Nice block there from OmniSScythe. And Shield OS. He's going to be able to take the first game here. But it's a long road for OmniSScythe, especially against a character like the Noel, which is it's very tiring to play, you know. So many chances for Okizeme, so much blocking you're going to have to do, so it's going to be quite a hill to climb.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out. DNOL is definitely one of those characters that kind of test your mental endurance and stability, given like the massive amount of mix that she does have off the post knockdown situation. And Luna definitely has that library of options available to keep you on your toes. So this will be an interesting set to see for long haul if it does go down that way.
Yeah, Luna definitely like grind out this character. He can do like every sort of mix off of the Okizeme here, as we're gonna see right now. Goes for the cross up.
Whoop. Couldn't catch the landing there with the 2C poke. OmniSScythe.
Yeah, all the chip damage in the world. OmniSScythe now at full resources. It's thrown. Good time. No chances to backdash. What a beautiful JC. P toss him down. Misses up the meaty. It should be death. Lumina. Spend through the XDP. As much damage as possible is going to take it down. Take it the first round of game 2. Run up DP. DP on DPs on DPs! Oh my lord, that wasn't even a counter hit that just got hit.
Yeah, and I think it's just a matter of like with the run-ups, given that Dead Apostle does have that massive range, Luna's probably catching pre-jump frames of like you getting scared of you running up and then trying to jump out of dodge, and that DP is so fast, it covers such a massive amount of space just hitting you out of that pre-jump interaction.
Yeah, it is an amazing special. The Noel definitely does not lack any of those.
Oh my gosh, wasn't ready.
It's definitely not ready. If they're expecting to get shielded and just was ready to shield back. Get caught.
Sneaky cross up.
Yeah, that cross up low is just so hard to block. Toss him. Gonna be able to kill here. Arc drive. No, it doesn't need it. Alright. Mathematics was in place. Counter hit.
Oof, couldn't get the pick up the wall bounce.
That's gonna hurt. We see some offense. We're doing inside. Shields it gets in. Overhead! It's caught lacking. Come all the way to the opponent. This is a lot of damage. Heats off, get off of me. Chain shift, get me out of here! So much movement between both these players. Good call from Luna. He's able to stay on offense, and this is going to be humongous damage.
Yeah, the fatal counter BC starter being allotted by that Moondrive activation. Almost like half health, probably just around 50% for the full entire catch out there. That's gotta hurt if you're OmniSScythe.
Oh.
Really?
The classic, you know, I know a minus, but I'm just going to DP.
Run up 3. Okay, OmniSScythe gotta relax. Which I know that like that does have. I know that does have layers for P.Ciel because he's like airborne if that's blocked, that you don't fall for the throw bait. But geez, Louise.
Gets caught low. Gets caught mashing. OmniSScythe take the second game here.
OmniSScythe.
So right now, Pseudo O almost closing out the first set of Grand Finals. Let's put 2 of them. You'd have to see if Luna can adapt in time to stop the chance of going to the second game. Because, you know, as much as tired it is as to fight DA Noel, especially a good DA Noel like Luna, it's also got to be tiring to just play for hours on end. So you definitely want to close out this bracket as soon as possible. Does not want to give any chance for OmniSScythe to take the momentum back. So if you can close it out and finish off the tournament on the first set of Grand Finals, it is for the best.
Yeah, 100% agree. OmniSScythe making that easier said than done, though, forcing a reverse sweep necessary for Luna if they will be able to get it in the first set. And already starting out nice here in this game 3, has Luna cornered, but really pushing the issue with just staying on top of Luna no matter what. JCs and Rekkas and everything abound.
Exit throw. Oh, just a DP. You are -3 if you get your throw tech, so it is not the horrible choice to just DP it out knowing that you're not on offense anymore. But Luna is just such an incredibly patient player.
Oh, could get the pickup, but it's okay. Just swing it away. Multi-hits on my normal, so it's an easy hit confirm. OmniSScythe, 1 round away from resetting his bracket.
Nice, kind of hit to start off with the 2v. Awesome all the way down. Put up Okizami here. Which side? Just jumps out, avoids the air throw. Good choice. And Luna right now on the back foot. Has 4 bars of Magic Circuit though, so it's not over yet. It still has a little bit of moon skill. So we get some clash streams inbound. Yeah, there you have it. No confirm, however. The 6C. Oh, it gets caught low. Good stuff from Luna. It's gonna be able to get a Kouma. Never mind. Never mind. I cursed him.
Jeez, a heartbreaker if you're Luna, but a prayer sent from heaven if you're OmniSScythe. Gonna be able to get the 3-0 victory to reset the bracket. So this was seemingly a hard task to follow, given Luna's run throughout the tournament thus far, and these two players going down to a 3-2 in the winners finals. But OmniSScythe, understanding the assignment, keeping the momentum strong, and Luna under pressure, has reset this bracket, and we have one definitive set of Melty Blood to play here for Columbus Cataclysm.
Yeah, it's going all the way.
Switch Noel. Do it. Switch.
Go to the good side.
Do it for me.
Maybe. Probably just seeing this, just waiting a second, think about it. How am I going to beat this pure offense that OmniSScythe is unleashing upon me? Because OmniSScythe definitely has all the momentum in the world right now. They're just playing their own game. They just did not care what Luna is doing. So
Yeah,
probably just seeing
1000%.
a second here, taking a drink of water, thinking about what the heck, how do I stop this? All right, gotta stick it out with the DA Noel.
All right. And I mean, like, in terms of answering that question of how do I stop this, there's like a lot of interactions that are going on here at the moment. You notice that, like, the amount of post-spike Oki situations that we see from Lunar has decreased by a significant margin. And I think that's really just a matter of the neutral being played. Like, OmniSScythe is just really getting the better of these exchanges, utilizing those long-range normals to keep Luna in check, and not falling victim to any, like, fatal type of territory hits. And even when they do, just having great defense around them, just OmniSScythe's overall approach just seems to be completely on point of what they need to do to execute the game plan.
Indeed. This DP blocked. No jump cancel can save you from P.Ciel's normals. Toss him down. EXDP. Nice. No confirm off of the DP, however. DP's once more finally gets a confirm. Has enough meter to do the Oki. You're gonna be able to block the time round. Just shields it. Shields back. No punished on the landing recovery.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the lockdown here from Luna, just not allowing for the OmniSScythe to trying to push this corner slowly but surely. The big counter hit opening, but no confirm.
Yeah, good choice to heat there. There's no way to cancel that. Luna does not have enough moon icon to moon drive. Give it up. Moon skill DP, okay. Sure. Gets countered by the bells coming all the way down.
Okay, yeah, had the tech reset set up with DP, wasn't able to get the full confirm off the fatal counter, but keeping the pressure strong. Luna, a much needed round on the board.
Indeed. Finally taking control of the situation here on our final set of Columbus Cataclysm. It's hit by the overhead, but no confirm. Holds the shield down. Oh, the throw bait. Amazing stuff. Great combo, but with the count those, we're colorblind out here. He just goes in, tosses him on the ground. Counter hit. Probably going for another throw there. Here you are. It's oak time, baby. Can you block it? Nope. Gets hit with a cross up. It is hard. You're playing a long set. It's just so hard to keep consistent at blocking all of these moon drives just to see what's happening.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is he gonna be able to kill here? Optimization station.
Yeah, the fist for as much as possible. So much damage. The blood heat is available for OmniSScythe. Do they have it in mind? 40 seconds on the clock. Needs to be a bit careful. The shield mind games. No punish on the whip. J shield.
Attacking at the block on the overhead. Oh
my god!
The safe heat. Oh, this is going badly for Luna right now. That's not a PvP. Drops the combo.
Dude, you want to talk about a tilt-worthy into a set? Luna had massive control. One opening there for OmniSScythe for the safe heat, and then a dropped combo from the DP leading to their demise.
And it's not over. Yeah, it's just not over. OmniSScythe, no research on the board, however, just a little bit of moon icon. Gets hit with the 2C. But definitely all the momentum going over to him. Luna spent everything that they had to try and kill. Nice air throw. Text it. The DP, yeah, you're -3, might as well throw it out. Here you can jump, cancel it even if it whips. It's time for the Oki, baby. Same side.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll be able to navigate through that. Use like the BCs to just gap close Luna, staying patient, but the massive whip punish.
Yeah, that was crazy. Just being able to get in range and just play your own game against a character like the Noel is just so important. Overheads. Gets caught mashing. This is going to be huge damage for Luna.
Okay, we've seen this situation before though. OmniSScythe has to be there to work with. Maybe like a hit away from dying. The gap closer. Luna needs to... Okay. Able to get the kill, the proper combo. Some of the combo drops have been coming back to bite them, but this is good for Luna as they go up game 1.
Yeah, that was so scuffed because Luna had no magic circuit at all to do their EX spell, so they just had to rely on good old Oki. He's going to be able to take the first game of our second grand final set. But a huge shout outs to everybody on the stream, huge shout outs to everybody on the chat. We appreciate you very much. Thank you all for coming to the Columbus Cataclysm, our first iteration of it. Appreciate it a lot.
Hell yes.
And here we go, game 2 of the grand finals reset. Gets hit with the 2C low to start off with. Being much damage.
Oh my gosh, the Mario Kart double dash Oki, but couldn't get the full confirm off the heel slam. Luna gonna be able to fight their way out of the corner, and this is where things get rough. We have those combos ready to go. Moondrive activation? No, just a low shield.
Shields it. It is overhead. Oh, it gets caught mashing. He's trying to get some resources here, but even though OmniSScythe is just full. Oh! Did just land on the wrong side and end up mashing 2B, and it works out for them. OmniSScythe going to take it all the way to the corner here. EXCP for the better knockdown. Probably trying to make some sort of DP there. Gonna be able to get the kill regardless. Damn.
It's so funny because like you see the P.Ciel gunshot whiffing and you're like, oh, I think I'll whiff punish, and then she cancels it to her special that reaches from that longer range to get counter hit out. It's just like, oh man, I guess I had to respect that whiffed gunshot from mid screen.
It's crazy. Gas call 2C! This is huge for OmniSScythe. Put him in the corner here. And P.Ciel is such a good character to like bait out any reversal options. Like so far of all the DPs that Lumina has thrown out on defense, like one of them has landed. It's because P.Ciel is just so good at just playing that range where they just will not work. No shield. Woo! Oh, the BC. Gotta counter the lariat.
Okay, yeah, great combo, but OmniSScythe looking for it. Yeah, it's gonna be a shield threat from Luna. Goes for the shield B, utilizing all the options in the world.
There you have it, the DP. The Xami, are they gonna be able to take this round? Catches the backdash! Good stuff. We've seen OmniSScythe backdash so many times on that Oki. And finally, paying for their sins.
Yes, magnificent read from Luna, where it definitely counted for what's a pretty important set. I mean, if Luna's able to win this, will be 2-0 up and 1 game away from winning Columbus Cataclysm. That's a pretty crazy job. OmniSScythe able to recover though.
Yeah, I believe that just has like no recovery afterwards. So if you do it in the air, because it doesn't actually have info in the air, so it's just not treated as a DP. Trying to base some sort of reversal option there, I must imagine. A lot of resources on OmniSScythe's side. Any straight hit here will be able to kill for him. And talking about straight hits, 2C. It's gonna be massive enough magic circuit to be able to do the Oki. How are we blocking this? Moon drive. Yeah. The safest of options. It spends a little bit of resources, but it's gonna catch him in the air into the arc drive.
Alright, there it is. OmniSScythe able to bring it to a 1-1 situation between them and Luna. Really interesting pacing of matches that are going on here. So in comparison to the pre-reset situation off the first set they played, it was definitely just full on OmniSScythe momentum, like just keeping Noel locked down, having fantastic control of the neutral game, and not really seeing a lot of those Oki situations come to play. Now it does seem like both players are kind of going back and forth. Like Luna has gotten a little bit more mileage off that 2C. That one right there is a massive range, and getting confirmed with that, really kind of varying their approach, and so that we see more of the Oki come into play and getting some massive reads. We saw the call on the backdash. We see this interaction here. So
Both neutral gets clipped and ahead with fatal counter. So much damage. It's definitely like the idea that OmniSScythe was just so much on offense last set that he's kind of expecting to Luna just to play more offensively on the defense, like throw some reversals, throw some stutter buttons, throw shields, etc. But they're just keeping it. They're just holding it down, keeping it calm, and holding the offense and able to block everything. Gonna meet him in the air, not gonna work out. A little bit of resources get hit. No confirms. Head in, it's gonna get a bunch of damage. What's for the Okizame? Yeah, Arc Drive, you have a lot of meter to spend here. That great combo just keeps popping up on OmniSScythe's end. I'm not sure if it's like a reset to try and get an air blockable, if they like attack at the wrong time. It could very well be, I just don't find enough RathSilks to know. Definitely not as popular, at least in my region. Don't get much knowledge. Ooh! That's huge for Luna. It's gonna be able to put him all the way. Actually, not all the way. I'll just put him mid-screen, but on the Oki.
ooh.
Yeah, I guess get the cross up. The good thing about the cross-up is that it also will beat you trying to backdash, because your backdash will get inputted to the wrong side, and you end up just dashing with no involved frames. Then run up DP punishes the landing.
Oh, okay. No full combo there from Luna, but there it is. Just reliable. Red up DP, had the moon drive to keep it safe just in case. And Luna, 1 game away from being victorious here at Columbus Cataclysm.
Taking $120 home. Well, they're already home, but you know what I mean. They're gonna be taking $120. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, probably taking a second to think about what they can do to take this over. OmniSScythe on the back end here, the guard break on the very first interaction.
Yeah, keeping it safe. Just goes for the throw directly there after fatal counter. Probably got to call on a shield. Woo! Yo,
DP.
I couldn't get the full combo.
Just press it again. Just do it again.
I like it.
For the full screen, no Oki this time. Getting a little bit of resource. They just pressed and moon skill DP. This is disgusting. This is not allowed.
It's a conversation that's being had right now, but it's definitely a shouting match that's going on.
I love how OmniSScythe saw the moon skill, the moon drive, and just decided, you know, I'm gonna DP this time, and it just did not work out for them.
Unfortunate for OmniSScythe, but fantastic here for Luna, getting the round. They're one round away from taking Columbus Cataclysm.
Not even a point. Just one more. Gets hit with the overhead, however. Boom, boom, boom. So much damage, Jesus. Gets clipped.
That's massive.
Yeah, if OmniSScythe does not drop this, it's gonna be a one-touch scenario. It's gonna have to bait the heat somehow. If it's enough, the throw bait. Is it gonna be enough to kill? No meter necessary. OmniSScythe going into round 3. A lot of resources on the board.
Yeah, if you're Luna, of course you want to win it from the round 2 situation, but this is not an awful round 3 situation to be in. You're talking they have 4 Magic Circuit to work with. That opening though, straight up going into this corner, OmniSScythe continuing the momentum. Unfortunately,
not enough Moon Icon to do Moon Drive or Shield BC.
Oh my god.
It's a very important resource. Blood Heat! Gets caught. I think he just got caught on lane recovery. Gonna go for the Arc Drive here, massive amounts of damage.
Look at that, nearly half health done. What a response there from Luna. Activating away. Holds the shield for Matt Long. OmniSScythe finds himself in the corner, they're in trouble.
Gets clipped. There's gonna be a one-touch scenario if he doesn't use Force Release. Oh, drops it, okay.
I feel like that was an attempted error blockable. I'm not quite sure. Oh no, not the disjointed classic comes up advantageous. Because I'm P.Ciel, but the DP, that won't be enough to do it.
It's not enough there, it's just matches 2B.
Oh my gosh.
Just unblocks them forever so they don't get to heal anything. It's a one-touch snare for both players here.
Oh!
It's clamped! Is he gonna kill? Question mark? Yes, and both players are now 2-2. Wow. Wow. We're going all the way to game number 5 on the bracket reset. In total, it has been what, 7 games already? So it's the 8th game of the grand finals.
Yes, a long haul of a set between these two plays, and I'm constantly, Luna has been in these on the cusp of victory scenarios time and time again. They've been able to pull out previously to get into this winner side grand finals in the first place, and that match right there, they were right there, just one hit needed, and OmniSScythe able to pull back, setting up for this final set of Columbus Cataclysm.
Indeed. Pop it, shields it, a little bit of resources there. Moon drives into response. Just wanted to see what's going on. This character's so privileged, dude. Oh my lord. Luna made the right decision there, trying to anti-air with the bell call, and just got smoked for it. Patiently crouching in the corner, gets clipped. Let's go projectile. Just air toss him. This is a full confirm. Look at this damage. The OTG. Oh, gets caught mashing.
Okay.
No fatal counter. Overhead. Is this gonna be enough to kill without spending too much resource? Gonna have to spend a little bit, yeah. But OmniSScythe on tournament point right now. 2 magic circuits, half moon icon. Similar situation for Luna. No advantage on either side. Just 5A, 4A match actually. Do the Oki.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, get the punish. Did not have the Moondrive activation in order to make that safe. OmniSScythe properly running under.
Not playing around here.
Uh-oh.
Gets the unblockable. Able to shield it. This is so close. It's UC. There's gonna be one more touch, and OmniSScythe might be able to win it.
This is definitely where things are getting dangerous here for Luna. Has the match ticket available. Now, usually they don't look for heat in these situations. They just look for an opportunity to get started. The run-up throw, not quite going to be able to do it.
Just one more mix-up opportunity. Plus frames.
Okay, the Moondrive activation. Running away. Again, Luna will not activate heat in these scenarios. They're just looking for their one chance to go. Top the skill interaction.
That's gonna be it. Wow, that set went all the way. There's so many chances where Luna almost took it, but in the end, OmniSScythe was able to take it. 3-0 on the first set and 3-2 on the second one. What an amazing gameplay.
Indeed. Amazing sets played between these two players, whether it be the winners finals, the pre-reset, or the post-reset, really pushing each other there to the limits. But OmniSScythe having a fantastic run as they win the first ever Columbus Cataclysm. This was a hell of an event, like really some quality stream matches that we were able to have, a lot of which going down to the wire. Just a real great display of the multiple type community. Definitely appreciate everybody showing up and showing out again, even though we're on the cusp of updates coming up. Everyone's still hungry to play and putting on a great show for the viewers and everything. But in terms of putting on a great show, of course, shout outs to FGC Dojo. They, the hosting this tournament for the multiple community alongside Manley. So definitely give it up for them for putting on an excellent tournament and bracket, and for having me on and put me on the mic with Gadafrek as well. It was awesome commentating with you.
Yeah, man, it was a huge honor. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very happy with our performance today. It was a lot of fun. This is one of the most enjoyable. I love the commentator Melty, but it's so much fun. I love the players. I love the community. I love everything about it. It is amazing. Thanks everybody who came out here to watch as well. I love all of y'all. It was actually one of the biggest streams we ever had for the FGC Dojo, so we appreciate a lot, all of you. Big shout outs to Manley, of course, for helping us set everything up to run this whole tournament. It was a pleasure to work with him. And huge shout outs to Poxy, who's running on the behind the scenes, helping the stream run smoothly, everything, the production quality to be up to par. And Atkins, as always, for the amazing commentary. I appreciate it a lot. So yeah, that's gonna close it off for Columbus Cataclysm number 1. Hope to see you all next time. We have some fun events getting ready for y'all to watch. And I believe in a few hours, if you don't have anything better to do, you should head over to the PSA disc stream. They're going to be running their new beginner tournament. So I definitely recommend checking it out, seeing some of the new talent that's going to be coming to the Melted Blood scene. So yeah, hope to see y'all later. You want to take it off, Kraken Atkins? You want to shill any of your social medias or anything?
I mean, it's Kraken on Twitter. Really, Plus Frames GG on Twitter as well. We run Heatwave. I made an announcement today. We'll be coming back with our Heatwave tournament on the 28th. We do have a surprise tournament that we're running on the 21st that I can't talk about with a straight face or shaking my head. Just keep an eye on our Twitter for when we announce it. But it's all for Melty. So that's about all that I have. But yeah, unless Manley has any words, I don't really have much else.
Yeah, I believe he's deaf, and so hold on. I mean, Manley. Deafened. Hey, you want to say anything, Manley, before we close it off?
Yeah, Atkins, bro. I really hope you ain't working on a Neko Arc tournament.
I can't disclose anything.
If so, we might have 2 back-to-backs.
Interesting.
Tell you know what? We'll talk off stream. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Again, thank you, Atkins. Thank you, Gadavrek. My commentators are paid today, by the way. That's something I really wanted to do. I wanted to just get money in the pockets of Melty Blood players and try and raise up the funds of fucking Melty Blood players, because sometimes this shit can be too poverty. This game is awesome, and thank you to the community and like everyone that watches and shit.
Real. Alright. So that's going to be it. We're going to be taking off. Hope to see you all next time. And goodbye.
Bye.